Hey, what's going on YouTube? MetalCrip89 coming at you again with a best transfer list of the movies I own so far. When I say transfer, I don't mean like transferring money. I mean like the picture quality, like the 4K transfer for Ultra HD Blu-ray. Yes, that is my new TV in the background. I have the KS8000. It's been a very interesting year, people. I started out with the non-HDR TV. If you remember my 4K video I did earlier this year, I can't remember what I titled it. I think it was what I think of the movies I have so far. I had an LG non 4K TV, the 49 UB 8500. Really nice TV. Ended up selling that for like $700, and I ended up getting. Long story short, I ended up getting a Sony open box. Hated the HDR, was terrible. Don't get the X850D if you plan on doing HDR very seriously. Not a good one. Then I got the M series Vizio. It was great, but it was only an 8-bit panel and only had one HDR port, so that was a no go. Then I got the P series, had it for 74 days, as you've probably known if you followed my channel, and I got a black spot, so there was that. Um, Great TV, but not very good durability or reliability there. So I ended up getting a really good deal. They ended up uh, shaving off a little bit of money and getting me a brand new KS8000. First Samsung product I've owned in like 6 years. Before that was a really shitty, well, not shitty, but decent for the time smartphone. But that's besides the point. That is the TV that I've watched all these movies on. Um, and I'm going to give you my top 10 transfers of the year. I have two honorable mentions. So I will be right back, guys. Be right back. And I will show you the first honorable mention. It might surprise some people. Alright, guys, I'm back. And as you can see, my honorable mention, my number 12 transfer of the year for Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray is 20th Century Fox's Deadpool. Now, as a movie, I absolutely love this movie. That's besides the point. Probably in my top 6 movies of the year. I'd have to go back. If you guys want me to do a top movies of the year list, let me know down below in the comments. Um, but as a transfer, the HDR was really good with Deadpool's suit and like the scenery and stuff, and the flame scene. Spoiler alert! In the facility, that was really good, and the definition of the movie is fantastic. The HDR is pretty good. It's definitely not up there with the top transfers. I really liked it though. That's why it's on an honorable mention list for me. That's my number 12 transfer of the year. That's my first honorable mention, guys. And that's 20th Century Fox's Deadpool. This, like I said, is a really good transfer. Just not up there with in the top with them. Um, yeah, so there's Deadpool. All right, guys. I'll be back with my last honorable mention, and we'll get to the top 10. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, what's up? And my next honorable mention, my 11th, number 11 transfer of the year, is the Lego Movie. As you might remember, I reviewed this way back at the end of March. I really like this movie a lot. I absolutely love this movie. The colors are great. The HDR is stunning. That's why it is an honorable mention. There's a whole bunch of other movies here that are better than it, transfer-wise, in my opinion. Some of them are not better movies, but they are better transfers. Remember, this is not a movie quality list. This is a transfer list. And, yeah. I really like the transfer, like I said. Surprisingly enough, it is coming from Warner Brothers. It's probably their best transfer that they've come out with so far. Um, Sorry, got a Facebook notification on my computer while I'm recording this. Gotta love social media. Um, Sorry about that. Because I've heard very shitty things about the Man of Steel. I'm really glad I didn't pick that up. Thanks, 1316 Killer. And I've also heard very shitty things about Suicide Squad. Thanks again, 1316 Killer. I enjoyed that movie for what it was, but I've heard the transfer's garbage. If I get it as a Christmas gift, which I might be getting it as a Christmas gift, so I won't have to spend money on that. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, back to this. This is my number 11 transfer. Like I said, the color and the imagery pops really well, and it's a very, really crisp, clear transfer. I don't. There's no degradation or artifacting or any of that stuff. I'm pretty sure it's a 2K intermediate, uh, and it was done at 3.8K, I believe, or 2.8K. I gotta do my research more on these digital intermediates. But just as my personal experience, not talking about this intermediate shit, just from what I've seen, I'd have to say, like I said, this is my second runner-up for honorable mention, number 11 transfer of the year, and that is Warner Brothers' The Lego Movie. Um, like I said, this is my opinion. If you guys have your own list, you're more than welcome to comment down below. Keep it civil. Um, Make a response to this video. There's no more video responses on YouTube, but you can always make one on your channel. But yeah, that's the Lego Movie. My number 11 transfer so far of the year for 4K Ultra HD. I'm very interested in getting the Magnificent Seven. I've heard great things about that, and I've also heard good things about Sully. But anyway, we will be right back, guys, with start up the top 10. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. And we have number 10 here from Lionsgate. We have Sicario. Excellent movie. Probably one of my favorite movies of the last year or so. I think they're making a sequel. Can't remember what it's called. But, yeah. Excellent transfer. The colors and the scenery really pop. The the night scenes are superb in this movie. The low light imagery, there's really no degradation at all. It's excellent. Uh, Suicide Squad, you could probably learn a thing or two about using 4K with low light scenes. Zing at Suicide Squad, they probably learned a thing or two from this movie for transfers anyway. Looking at you, Warner Brothers. Ha! But this is probably in my top 5 up until I want to say June or July. Then I got a whole bunch of other transfers and just kind of bumped it down. But it still makes my top 10 list, and that is Sicario at number 10. Like I said, some of the great scenes in it are the nighttime scenes, the scene when he goes to the mansion at the end of the movie. No spoilers. That's all I'll say about that. The desert scene at night is spectacular. The scene when he's in the cop car in the movie. That's all I'll say. At night with the officer. Uh, is great. There's a scene at the beginning when they're in the field. That's great. When they're in the beginning, when they're in the one of the houses in the beginning, is excellent. But anyway, that is my number 10 transfer so far with 4K Ultra HD, and that is Sicario from Lionsgate. Thanks, guys. And now I will be right back with number 9. Alright, guys, I'm back with my number 9 transfer of the year. Probably my worst movie that I own. It is probably a guilty pleasure. I just like Vin Diesel and his cheesiness. And that is The Last Witch Hunter from Summit Entertainment. They also have one of the worst transfers I've seen. I don't know. I haven't seen Suicide Squad. I've heard that's pretty bad. So, but I'll tell you about that at the end of the video. I have a worst transfer that I've seen so far. I have about 21 4K movies. but I'm only showing you 10 that I think have the best transfers. But anyway, back to The Last Witch Hunter. Some of the scenes in this movie are fucking spectacular. I'll give it that. There's a very good scene with HDR um, when they're in the field. It kind of looks like a scene from The Last of Us, honestly. They're in a field with grass and like some old, like rusty cars. That looks spectacular. There's a scene when he's fighting the witch in the dark. The dark scenes in this are a little bit better than Sicario, hence why this is number 9. But overall, it's a really great transfer and an average movie. I'd give it about a 3. Um, but the transfer is spectacular. Pick it up if you like fun, cheesy movies and you like really good transfers. And that is number 9. I'm pretty sure this was a 2K intermediate upscaled to 4K. I think it was shot in 3K, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Like I said, I got to do more research on the digital intermediate stuff. But that is number 9, The Last Witch Hunter, starring Vin Diesel from Summit Entertainment. Alright, guys, I'll be right back with number 8. Might be a little bit surprising to some, but yeah, I'll be right back with number 8. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with my number 8 transfer of the year / so far on 4K Ultra HD, and that is Sony Pictures Chappie. It's a decent movie and a really good transfer. Surprisingly enough, it beat The Last Witch Hunter and Sicario, which I got this after those two, and I was surprised. I'm pretty sure this is a native 4K, and this was shot in, I think, I can't remember the intermediate stuff like that, but just from my personal experience, from what I've seen, uh, I really liked the transfer in this movie. There's some scenes that are just spectacular. There's a scene when he gets hit with a Molotov cocktail. The Chappie character here gets hit with a Molotov cocktail and the fire goes exploding all over the place. It's amazing. Um, it just really is. By the way, guys, most of the titles I have that I'm going to show you, I have quick look videos that I filmed throughout the year. They're like 3 to 5 minute little videos I recorded with my cell phone in 4K. I can't show HDR on a camera yet that I'm aware of. So, um, but except for one movie, there's one movie I just got a copyright strike on. I might have to refilm it in my still image format that I did with the that I had to do with my upscale of 10 Cloverfield Lane. But anyway, like I said, most of these, except for one, Angry Birds, all have little quick look review videos looking at the transfer in person. If you don't agree with my opinion, you can always look back at those, or if you own the movie, like I said, make your own list. This is just my opinion. As a movie, I'd give it a 3. It's a little bit all over the place. It's still enjoyable. It's almost guilty pleasure territory like The Last Witch Hunter, but overall it's still enjoyable. I really would like to see District 9 in 4K. Absolutely love that movie. Let me know if you guys want me to do an upscale video of District 9. But anyway, that is Chappie. Like I said, there's some very colorful scenes. I can't fucking speak. Some very colorful scenes with this movie, and the HDR is spectacular for the most part. I just thought there were 7 other movies that were better than it, guys, and that's just my opinion. But that is number 8 from Sony Pictures. That is Chappie. And I'll be right back with number 7, guys. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back with my number 7 of the year. Probably my surprise favorite. One of my favorite movies overall of the year. Even though it has a very formulaic um, storyline. It's pretty much Toy Story with pets. It's like Homeward Bound meets Toy Story with amazing animation from Illumination and Universal Pictures. It's The Secret Life of Pets. Um, this was 2K, I believe, and upscaled to 4K. But the animation is just spectacular. and the HDR really pops. And I will have to say something that's just was amazing to me with this transfer. I know it's only number 7, but something that was just amazing to me. There was a couple water scenes, animated water scenes, that absolutely blew me away. Probably some of the best water. I know that sounds weird. The best water I've ever seen on an animated movie. And that's, I mean, if Disney ever came out with a 4K version of The Good Dinosaur, I'm sure that would probably beat it. But with for water's sake. But yeah, those were spectacular scenes, and just like the up close of the fur of the animals is mind-boggling. I can't fucking speak tonight. Mind-boggling to me. It would truly was, guys. Um, if you're looking for a fun family movie for everybody to enjoy, and you're a home theater enthusiast such as myself, definitely pick this one up. I think your kids will love it. Um, like I said, there are definitely 6 other movies here that I thought were better than it, but for a movie that I thought was going to be average, I really enjoyed it. Overall, I'd give the movie a 4 out of 5, and it is my number 7 on my best transfers so far slash of the year for 4K Ultra HD. That is Universal and Illumination, Secret Life of Pets. All right, guys, I will be right back with number 6. It might surprise some people that it's not in the top 5, but like I said, it's just my opinion. I'll be right back with number 6, guys. All right.